Hey, welcome to the Jameela Adams Experience, a podcast for women over 40 who are discovering their strength and purpose. I'm your host, Jameela Adams, entrepreneur, author, and straight shooting bestie you didn't know you need. Each week we dive into real talk conversation, tools and truths to help you build a business and life that should feel really good to have. So grab a coffee, your journal, or a glass of wine, and let's do this. So today we're going to be talking about something I wish someone had told me years ago, and that is authenticity sells. So being the real, quirky, no BS self, that's the secret weapon in business. Not just because it feels better, but because it works. Let's be honest, building a business these days can feel like one big performance. Social media says show up like this. Branding experts say it like that. But before you know it, you're sounding like a Pinterest board instead of a real person. I raise my hand because I've experienced it. So if you ever said, I want to market myself, but I don't want to sound fake or like anyone else, then this episode is for you. Because when you edit your voice to fit in, you don't connect deeply with anyone. You start attracting clients who don't quite get you, or worse, don't value you. Authenticity is from the soul. So let's flip the script, because being authentic doesn't become cutesy. It isn't a buzzword. It's strategy, and it's got soul. So let's break it down. Reason number one that authenticity sells is that you're being yourself, and it attracts the right clients. When you show up as your full self with humor, sass, stories, and all, you send this signal. It says, here's who I am. This is what I'm about. The ones who can vibe with that, they'll lean in. The ones who don't, well, bless and release. So authenticity acts like a filter, basically. You stop wasting time on misaligned clients and start building a community that sees and values you. Reason number two, your personal story equals secret sauce. People don't buy, or I should say people just don't buy what you do. They buy into who you are. What moment in your life made you say, it's time to bet on myself? That moment is what makes people connect to your brand. And no, it doesn't have to be polished. It just has to be real. So try this. Share a quick story from your journal on your next post or podcast. Something that made you pivot or double down. Don't overthink it. Just tell the truth. So reason number three, your voice is more than a vibe. It's your signature. From your website to your email subject lines, your voice should sound like you. And yes, that might be a little sassy, might be a little soulful, but it's you. Be straight up bossy. Just let it be. Ask yourself this. If my dream client read my content without seeing my name, would they know it was me? Well, that's the goal. That's what you want people to do, to know you. So you have to step out and be your authentic self. Story time. In this industry that I'm in, being a website design marketer, consultant, when I first started in the industry, that's what I thought people wanted, was somebody who was stoic, who was deadpan. And obviously that's not me. As you can tell, I'm kind of lively. And if you meet me in person, I am 10 times more. But the whole point is that I had to make that shift. I had to make that pivot. And it took some soul searching to realize the real me is the quirky me. The real me is giggly, that type of girl. You know what I mean? Anyway, but that's what I had to learn to let out. And once I did that, I started attracting the people that saw the real me, who valued me. When you become the real you, I should say, when you put your best you forward and people see it, they know it, they like it, and they trust it, then you're going to get a new client or a new or a prospective client. Either way, step out in your purpose, because that's the whole point of what we do, is to step out in our purpose so that way people can know, like, and trust us. And it works. So with that being said, you don't need to become someone else to build your business. The more you lean into who you actually are, the more magnetic your brand becomes. because you need to show up, and showing up fully is what we need to do. That's leadership. That's legacy. And trust me, that's what sells. So my challenge to you. So this is what I would like for you to do. Head over to Instagram or Threads or wherever you hang out online. Doesn't matter, because I'm there too. And share one story or a moment from your journey that made you step into your business. I'll raise my hand. I stepped into my business because I wanted to do something that helped others. And I was suffering from burnout. And I took some time out of corporate, and I had to just step back and say, I need to work on me. And I did. So that made me think to myself, okay, I have all these ideas, I have these skills, I got to do something with it, because it's really true what they say. Use it or lose it, because I just wanted to do something. So anyway, I talked with a friend, they got in touch with a friend, and they asked me if I could help them do some research for a project. And that's how I got started in my business. And of course, as time progressed, and then we had the universal timeout, I had to pivot, and I became more into tech. I've always loved tech, but this time I decided to, let's just say, invest in myself and take a WordPress class. And that's how I got into it. So that's more or less how I got into business. So tag me your handle and use the hashtag #AuthenticitySells. And I want to cheer you on. Let's talk about it. I want to see us, just really cheer each other on. Good, bad, or indifferent. So if you're feeling this episode, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Leave a review, because reviews matter. You share this with another entrepreneur, badass woman in your life who needs to hear it. Or that male friend that you know who's running his business and is doing his best. Share it with them, because we're not about gatekeeping. You know, I don't gatekeep around here. I want us to build community. In this day and age, we need to build community and share our ideas, our struggles, our triumphs, everything. We need to do that with each other. So just remember that. Along with, I want you to be inspired, be inspiring, be encouraged, be encouraging. But most of all, I want you to be you, and I'll check you out next week. And don't forget to leave the hashtag #AuthenticitySells and DM me, and we can just keep the conversation going. Oh, and don't forget the monthly challenge to go live on your platform. I have not forgot that. It's still a thing. So remember, go live once a month on your chosen platform, and let me know. Tag me on it. I want to see it. I want to know what you're doing. So until next week, I'll check you out then. Take care.